So, we hear you're going to be in Boston next week.
I am, yes, for a book tour, yeah.
Awesome. So your new book, Girl Walks Into a Bar, just came out last week.
Yeah.
I started to read it. I'm about halfway through, and I love it. It's really awesome.
Oh, thank you.
What we're going to do is once Jessica finishes the book, she's going to pass it to me. I'm going to read it in about a day, and then we'll go. We have 5 people on the show.
I can't hear it. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, Jake, you need to lean into your mic a bit.
So, sorry, I can't hear the dude who's talking at all.
Yeah,
okay.
Jake, you need to lean in.
So, from reading your book, I know that you're from Lexington, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
I actually have a couple of friends that go to school here at BU that are from Lexington.
Okay.
So I was just wondering, was your sketch with Jimmy Fallon, like as Sully and Denise, was it inspired by anyone you knew in your childhood?
It wasn't based on a specific person, but it was definitely based on, like, you know, the general wash of everyone I went to high school with. So, yeah, I mean, in some of those sketches I used real nicknames or real teachers' names or real places and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was definitely based on my growing up in Massachusetts, for sure.
That's awesome. I'm a fellow Massachusetts person.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from near Springfield, so I guess that really doesn't count to you Boston people.
Cameron, you're raising your hand?
Yes, I'm raising my hand because I have a question, even though you can't see it. According to your Wikipedia page, you were raised in a Reformed Jewish family and had a bat mitzvah, but you are not observant as an adult.
Why?
Isn't it
Why
funny,
Wikipedia?
like, what gets put on Wikipedia? I mean, that's all true, but I don't know if I would, like, include it in my bio, that people need to know that.
Unfortunately for you, it's the first
so
thing.
According to
It's the
whoever
first thing in your personal life.
It's the first thing?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
No way.
You should
They're
get
meeting
some-
with the Jew thing, huh?
Uh-huh.
I mean, you either got to meet him halfway or get it off there.
That's like so weird. Okay.
So my question.
Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have time to monitor my Wikipedia page. Anyway.
Yes. So my question is, do you plan on having Eli Benjamin? Do you plan on giving him a bar mitzvah when he is of age?
And are we
Well, there's actually a chapter in the book about like dealing with religion. For all you listeners out there, the premise of this book. Well, I'll just do a little explanation of it before we.
Sure.
I started writing because the acting jobs were kind of slowing down, and then I thought, like, I was kind of wasting a lot of time with my day. So if something funny would happen, I'd write up a story or whatever about it. And then they kind of sat around, and then I got this big crazy life plot twist happened to me because I got pregnant at the age of almost 44 in a surprise sort of situation.
That's the best surprise, though. That's the best surprise.
So anyway, so then I was like, oh, now this whole story is like a big place to go, you know. So I wrote up all this stuff about the pregnancy and Eli's dad and I. The girl walks into a bar. We met in a bar. And we were dating long distance for about 6 months. So my point about this, back to the religion thing, is that we were so, like, shocked and, oh my God, what are we going to do, la la la. So he ended up moving here, but stuff like religion kind of got, you know, pushed to the side in terms of all the stuff we were dealing with. But there is a chapter in my book about like trying to explain Passover to him and like hearing yourself describe your own religion and hear how weird it all sounds when you're trying to tell it to someone that doesn't know anything about it.
Now, is the father of your child, is he Jewish or is he?
He's Catholic. He's Catholic.
So is he? Is he
but
like?
He's open. You know, whatever. We'll figure it out.
So like when you're explaining between Passover and Easter, does Eli get really excited about all the chocolate and then really disappointed at all the matzah?
Well, you know, Eli's like too young, but that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I think Jewish people reading this chapter would laugh because it's all about like Judaism is kind of it's much harder to sell to a kid than Christianity because of all the fun of like Christmas and Easter. And I was like, well, what do we have? Like here, unleavened bread with horseradish. Like that's going to attract any kid.
There's the Hanukkah bush.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Eli's too young at this point to really have that be an issue. So I don't know yet.
So I know that you went to Dartmouth. And you majored in psychology, which is that's kind of interesting. Like, did it help you when you were pursuing your acting career?
Well, I actually majored in drama and psychology, so I really was like kind of the drama geek, I guess. But but yeah, and then I was like interested in psych as well because I wanted to be a therapist. Those are my two job aspirations. But I don't know. I mean, it probably all comes from the same part of your brain, like looking at characters and figuring out, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to analyze that, but But yeah, exactly. It's probably related somehow.
I really enjoyed reading the chapter on your Debbie Downer sketch. It was so interesting to see, like, inside your brain. What was going on when you were actually doing the sketch live?
Oh, when I was laughing really hard?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even know why I started laughing so hard. Like, I think, as I said in the book, like, I was like, Jimmy and Rachel were laughing really hard in the rehearsal, and I was thinking, like, you guys better not mess this up for me, because I think I have, like, a good character here, you know? But then in the live show, like, they weren't laughing, and I flubbed a line, and then I don't know what it was. I really don't know why I started laughing, but I couldn't stop, and then no one else could either, and the rest is semi-history. But, yeah.
Yes, Cameron?
I have another question, another raised hand questions.
Okay.
So you've done film, you've done television, you've done a little bit of theater. Which would you say you think at least is the most fun for you? Which do you connect with the most?
Well, it's funny because it's kind of like there's two sort of graph lines that are totally different. And the thing is, like, movies are the thing that everyone, most actors, they want to do, they aspire to. It kind of has the most prestige to it.
Yeah.
But then, to me, movies, even though I still totally aspire to them, they're kind of the least fun because there's no audience there. There's kind of no interplay. It's just like you're doing the same scene over and over and over again. And then, like, on the flip side of that, like, theater is, pays the least, and, it's the most sort of fleeting, I guess. But that, to me, is the most fun because you have that whole rapport with the audience. And I just like, doing from night to night how the audience can vary and you change your performance. And but the kind of middle ground of that, which is probably the best, is TV with a live audience right there, because then you kind of have the best of both worlds, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Very interesting.
I also thought it was cool how you made your own nickname as a, like, two-time Dratch. Do you want to talk about that or explain that to the audience?
Yeah, no, just like, I didn't really call myself that back in the day. I was like looking back and retroactively nicknaming myself because I called myself in the book old two-time Dratch because I never got anything the first time I auditioned. Like, it became this pattern. So I moved out to Chicago to get into Second City Training Center, which I heard everyone gets in, and I auditioned. I did not get in, like, right away, face plant.
Tough racket.
But then I got in later. I thought, oh no, I should just turn around and go back home. But then I got in later, and then, like, same thing, like, touring company, I didn't get in the first time. Main stage, I got, like, passed over, and then I got in. And then, SNL, I didn't get in my first audition. And then the following year, I got the job. So I got kind of used to,
the
if it doesn't happen the first time.
Yeah. What inside of you caused that, such perseverance to, like, stick it out and just, because, I mean, a lot of people would probably just, like, give up, but you just kept on going, and now you've really made a name for yourself.
Well, I guess, like, something in me knew that, like, I was good enough to be doing this, but, but that was, like, I don't know. It's weird, because then there's the other happy that's, like, I guess I suck. I don't mean I was, like, super confident about it, but I don't know. Shoot, I don't even know how to answer that. But I do know in terms of the bigger picture, for anyone who's trying to be an actor or whatever, like, I never did that, like, 5-year plan, or, like, my ascent was very, very slow, and the way most people I know who succeed is, like, you stick it out because, like, you're a little bit further along than you were the year before. So it's not like you get there and then you get a lead in a movie, but, like, maybe you move to Chicago and then the following year you're on a house team at Improv Olympic, and then next year you're in the touring company, and then you're, like, it's just little baby steps, but as long as you're kind of doing better than the year before, that was kind of enough to keep you going, sort of.
Well, you've got 5 college kids who all are very happy that you did.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Incredibly
5
happy.
college kids that what?
That are all very happy that you stuck it out.
Oh, thank you.
And
guys.
probably millions of fans out there, too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other people outside this room
It's
who
not
like
just
it, too.
us.
Yeah, plenty of
Well,
WTBUers.
you guys are enough for me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
That's going on Facebook.
Yes. Maybe Twitter. Maybe Twitter.
Yeah, you can like our Facebook page. It's Skits and Giggles.
It's going to be all of our parents and you.
All right, good.
Yeah, so do you have any, like, last words of advice for anyone who wants to break into the comedy industry?
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
wow.
know.
Well, what I always tell people, whether you want to be a writer or an actor in the comedy world, I came at it through improv, so that's just what I know, so that's usually what I advise. But I just tell people, like, go to either, I went to Chicago, go to Chicago, New York, or LA, although Boston has a pretty big improv scene too. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff training there you could do as well. But yeah, I always say to go to Groundlings in LA or Improv Olympic or UCB in LA, and then Chicago, Second City and Improv Olympic, and New York is UCB or the Pit or many others. And then Boston, I know there's Improv Asylum and Improv Boston. But in any case, what I say is to just go and take classes, because that way, like, that's what I did when I was 23. You just get into this kind of community where everyone hangs out and you find people that are like-minded, and maybe you'll end up being their writing partner someday. It just sort of gets you into the whole network. So you're not just improving your skills, but you're also kind of entering into this whole community, and then everyone sort of pulls everyone else up. So, like, most people that I started out with in Chicago are all working in some capacity, whether as writers or actors. So it's not quite as daunting as it seems. It just takes a really long time.
Yeah. Definitely.
I don't know many overnight success stories, so you will have to sweat it out a bit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So it's very long, detailed, specific advice for any serious actors.
I'm really excited for your event at Coolidge Corner Theater.
Good.
I've actually already purchased a ticket, so you'll probably see me there.
Damn, Jess.
All right, well, come say hello to me.
I definitely will, and I'll be like, hey, I'm that girl that interviewed you on the radio.
Okay.
I'll be crying hysterically and tearing my clothes.
Yeah, definitely.
Sounds good.
I'm really excited. Do you want to tell anyone about the event, or what's? I know it's going down at 6
so
p.m.
I have 3 New England events actually. Coolidge Corner on April 10th, Coolidge Corner Theater. That's through Brookline Booksmith, I believe, and that starts at 6, I think, on Tuesday the 10th. And also, that day at noon, I'll be signing books at BJ's Wholesale Club in Northborough, Mass. That's not a joke. That is for real. I've hit the big time. And then the following evening, I'm going up to Dartmouth.
Awesome.
The old alma mater.
The old alma mater, coming back, hometown girl makes good, or something like that. Is it April 11th. What'd you say?
Kind of surreal to, like, I know that you grew up around Boston, to be, like, actually, like, hosting an event at Coolidge Corner Theater. Is that really, like, mind-blowing to you? I know that you're really famous, but is it cool?
Yeah, it's definitely cool. I mean, it's, like, crazy, especially if I'm going as an author. It's just bizarro to me. But, it'll be fun. The hometown gang will all be there, all my buddies from when I was a kid, and it'll be fun.
Are you getting is it kind of like a sick thrill, like vengeance maybe?
Yeah.
Wait, I can't hear. What'd you say?
Jake, you gotta get close to that mic, man.
I am literally. I was just asking Rachel if if you're getting a sick thrill out of being famous and visiting your hometown friends.
A sick thrill?
Yeah.
No, I mean I've been in touch with these guys forever, so it's not like I'm like, look at me now. The whole time.
I wrote a book.
Look at me in my book.
They knew me when.
Brush your shoulders off.
I didn't hear that, but
yeah. I got a question.
Okay.
Are you still playing the cello?
Oh my God, Ian.
I saw you as a cellist on Delocated. So.
Oh my God! Yeah, no. I only tried it out for comedy purposes. I really
Getting
don't
into
play.
cello for comedy.
It didn't stick.
I think
one
if
of
there
those
were
things
to
I always
be,
mean to do.
yeah, if there were to be a funny instrument, I think cello would definitely be up there.
I know. Well, just as like large, but no. I always it's one of those things I always mean to do. Like I should get back to that, and then I never do it. But so yeah, I just bring it out for stupid comedy bits. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show with us today, Rachel.
The coolest thing.
Thank you.
I've been freaking out all week, wondering if this is going to happen. I don't know if I should be telling you that, but thank you.
That's okay.
Thank you so much.
You're scaring her, Jess.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Thank you, guys.
No, thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was nice.
What
Yeah.
just happened?
That just happened.
So, just to recap, that was Rachel Dratch.
This is Rachel Dratch on the show.
Wasn't Jake's mom. Wasn't Manjali.
No. To recap, she will be at Coolidge Corner Theater April 10th to talk about a new book, Girl Walks Into a Bar. The event starts at 6 p.m. Tickets are $5. You can pre-order them online. Or you can just, I think when you can actually just go to the event and tickets will be sold there. They're $5. So thank you, Rachel, for
support a great SNL actress, a great actress in general.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's
Intern of the semester.
She's amazing.
Unreal.
That was so
Unreal.
cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself now.
I mean, I guess
know.
we could just tweet about it all.